Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network as we bring you NXT tonight. It's going to be a fun one. We got lots to talk about, lots to get into, crazy times, and so much going on in the wrestling world. So make sure you get in that chat, strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and back at it again. And yes, thank you for being here. This is another live stream as we bring you NXT. The chat, shout out to the chat. You popped me before we even opened tonight. But yes, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. We bring you NXT tonight, coming off the heels of being a part of Bound for Glory. Lots of praise, lots of good stuff. Lots of good feels coming out of Bound for Glory, and a lot of opposing takes out of left field. So we'll talk about that tonight. But NXT's got a lot going on, including finding out a new number one contender. And we got lots going on here at the channel, folks. But me and this pretty face, we'll have you for the next couple hours. We will be your live reaction to all the action. And if you don't know who we are, well, I am Mr. Evernight, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and my guy, I didn't even realize that tonight's the go-home show for Halloween Havoc as well.
Is it? Yes.
Yeah, well, I got it on the Netflix. So again, for those out there watching, if you're in the U.S., it is going to be live on the CW network because I guess it's a tape show. For those watching internationally, it'll pop up at 8 o'clock on Netflix. And I don't know if there's going to be line up with the commercial breaks, but yeah, I believe. Oh no, so 2 weeks for Halloween Havoc. Yeah, sorry, I misread. Terrible. Vitamins early in the morning.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Halloween Havoc is on the 25th. We will be here live. The next 3 weekends are busy. Wrestle Dream on the 18th. The 25th, we have Halloween Havoc. And then November 1st. Holy hell, we're talking about November 2025, folks, as we bring you Saturday night main event, the one before John Cena's last one. Lots to talk about with that. CM Punk's on the poster. We'll see what it means. We got preview shows for all of them coming up, as well as the actual coverage of the show. Busy times, Nick. Busy times. Busy weekend this weekend as well.
Right. Well, and we've got plenty of news just from Monday Night Raw to talk about. Everything that happened on Monday. I guess NXT related news. Ridge Holland will not be renewed after his injury from a TNA taping and everything. He kind of put it out there that he won't be renewing, or WWE won't be renewing his contract, so he's got to sit out 6 months injured. But they will cover, I think they will cover the medical expenses.
I think they kind of should, but that's up to them. That's whatever's in his contract. And I will say this, anybody out there that wants to push any other narrative, they gave Ridge a chance. They gave Ridge multiple chances. I hope he gets well. I hope he gets better. He gets back in the ring, does what he loves. But this one is just maybe bad timing. He can go out there and kind of find something and come back. But at this point in the history, Ridge had chances. It's not like they never gave him a push.
But is there, to me, I think the big thing that people are kind of debating or talking about is that he got injured on a TNA show. He's a WWE superstar. They're not going to continue to pay him through the medical time, the recovery time, and everything. They're covering the expenses, and pretty much when his contract's done next month, it's done.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit unfortunate timing-wise. I figure he got hurt on the job, so they'll cover this particular injury. But his contract expiring is just kind of the way the business goes. And I wouldn't even be shocked if he signs with TNA. That's how this works out. Let's honestly.
Fair play.
That might be the caveat to it all. So we'll see. I mean, it's unfortunate for Ridge. Like I said, hope he bounces back. I hope he gets better. But yeah, I mean, again, it's a mix of the injuries, maybe some of the booking, but he never found a way to kind of click even as a top kind of heel, or it just never seemed to land with Ridge.
Well, if I'm going to be dark and cynical, is it kind of apropos that he goes out with an injury after he's kind of known for injuries? Just to say it, we're all thinking it. I'm going to just say it.
I mean, again, it's kind of a unfortunate part of the history that is Ridge, right? So, again, it's unfortunate that when we think about certain people, certain situations, he's going to be associated with it, whether it was his fault or not, or an accident or not. It's unfortunate, if nothing else.
Is it kind of like, well, it's like D'Lo Brown?
Yeah, right.
So,
yeah, I mean, again, nobody wants to be in that situation. Everybody wants to do the right thing, but things happen. And again, I hope the man lands on his feet. Maybe bad choice of words at this juncture, but hope he does well. Speaking of feet, real quick, Kota Ibushi puts out on social media that we might not see him for 2 years.
Should we just say it's done, my guy? I was literally about to mention when you were saying about feet and landing and everything that Kota Ibushi, maybe just hang it up, my guy. Where he's out there. Remember Sideshow Bob when he'd step into all the rakes, they kept just smacking him in the face and everything.
Yep.
That's what it is right now with Kota Ibushi. Of it's an ankle injury, it's a femur injury, it's this injury, it's that thing, it's this, that. It's all right. I think the universe is telling you no.
Yeah, I mean, I think he put miles on his body physically. We understand that he still, does his thing, and I'm sure Tony's going to be more than generous, more than helpful. But
we sent him the flowers and handwritten letter and everything,
right?
Like that,
adorable. It's absolutely adorable. But to the end of the day, yeah, maybe either that or he has like a Rocky-esque comeback of like, he's 54 years old and he's going for the title, folks. Like, I don't know, but
that's what this was supposed to be,
right? That's what this was supposed to be. Unfortunate, and I don't even feel like he came back and did much. Like he was on collision matches. We didn't see a lot of Ibushi in his return to AEW. It's not going to be like a significant loss in that way. They weren't giving him much.
I will say this because we do also still have to say hi to everybody because we got about 5 minutes. But my lasting memory of Kota Ibushi in AEW is bicycle.
I want to ride my. That's a great spot, man. That's actually maybe the only noteworthy spot, which is crazy to say.
Right.
But as you said, we shall get to the people. We should say hello to everybody out there. Anthony, MDB, and Maddie. Maddie all the way down under. Top 3 yesterday. That is your crowns in the chat, folks. Get in that chat, blow it up. I see Cherokee George off and running. But let's say hello to the people, Nick, if you will.
Fair enough. Well, Zach saying happening National Dessert Day again, our advent calendar that's always keeping us up to date. Yeah, Cherokee out there with all of the comments. Respectfully, sir, you got all of them. You got all the points. You can have that. Kevin, what up? Eric, hey, Wrestling for Life buddies. Well, tonight should be better than last night seeing all our teams lose. KJ's, Blue Jays, my Bills, that was painful. And my Commanders, let's go NXT and A.
Yeah, I mean, again, it wasn't a good sports weekend for me. Blue Jays lose 2, Leafs lose 2. Yeah, your Bills.
What did we do to Danhausen? Why has he cursed us?
What is up? Like, you guys looked like, okay, you're going to start off pretty good, but what happened?
We started with a fumble, and then it got called a penalty, and it was all downhill from there.
Fragile, folks.
Right? Fragile egos is what I have, much like other people. But Damien, what up? Michael, happy birthday to Stacy. She's got legs, Keebler.
Shout out to Stacy. How old's Stacy now? I feel like she's been around forever.
Right. Well, is it her or Tori was the one that dated Clooney?
Keebler
dated Clooney.
Keebler dated Clooney. She is 46 years old on October 14th.
There you go. Happy birthday to good old Stacy.
And
what up? I'm not believing Seth's reported injury. Yes, we can
maybe talk about this, bro.
Point. Yeah. There's alleged that Seth's got a shoulder injury, but I got a lot more names to say.
Yes, say the names.
C Money, what up? Josh, what up? Paul, I see you. Jose, the king of cool. C Money. Yeah, talking about Steve McQueen. MDBRC. We got a bakery battle royal tonight. Oh yeah.
The Grey 8 Bake Off.
Booker T is gonna have to, make sure he minds his P's and Q's and doesn't get a tongue tie again.
Yeah, I saw some people try and rage bait this a little. Slip of the tongue, if you will.
They said that it was, and then even they had to backtrack with the report of like backstage people thought it was hilarious.
Right? Yeah, he's got to be careful because whether he means it or not, at some point, if you do it too many times, they're gonna have to ask you to step off the table.
It's creepy, Book.
There's a bit of a line. There's a little bit of a line. But I mean, I like Book's energy. I like him selling it. But let's just chalk this one up to oopsie.
Jerry the King Lawler could not do Jerry the King Lawler in 2025, my guys. So stop trying to do Booker T, trying to be Jerry King.
Very true, my friend.
Wrestling Proud. It's a tape show tonight. Yes, it is. Me and KJ are watching on the Netflix. I know U.S. audiences will get it on CW, so we're going to see. Hopefully it lines up. Maybe they'll take some pauses for causes.
Right.
Sean Reed, what up? So does Punk win title and then feud with Reed and Breaker while Rollins is out? Going to be crazy. We got a lot to unpack with that.
We can't do it right now. We got about 2 minutes to the start of the show. We're going to say hello to the people. As we progress through the show, we will touch on the Seth thing. Very hot topic. I think wrestling fans really do hold a grudge. Like, they really do feel things and they keep them. So it's like, fool me, and they're just petrified. He's tricking them again.
Bro, you really are just thinking right now that wrestling fans hold a grudge, that wrestling fans could be petty, sweaty, smelly, anything like that, my guy.
Right.
That's not ever a debate. Well, yes, no, but still, that you don't think wrestling fans could get petty. Have you seen Twitter? Funny. Have you seen Twitter?
I've seen it too much.
Right. But Jose again, Geekbox, I see you. Appreciate you, my guy. Love you. Ronan, I see you. Do you see anybody that I've missed, sir?
OG Dale, I believe, is our new predictions champion. I did see a couple people, like when I reviewed the chat messages, there was a couple people that were like, I went 11-1 and never even made a prediction within the window. I do check as best as I can. We got lots going on here at the channel. We are on a little bit of a buddy system, but if you're not guessing, don't try and don't pull a show up at the end of the marathon, folks. How about
right? That? But I see Lady
nice.
B, I see Paul Scott. I got the Netflix logo because I just clicked it because we should be live. I have the option to skip intro.
Skip intro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Now, are you anywhere? Do you need me to hold up?
Maybe.
I'll hold up at just after the blink and you miss it forever.
Okay. Oh, 1 second. Okay, go hit play and I'll come back up to you.
Oh,
give me a second.
Yeah, I got together right now.
Okay, I'll come in.
All right,
folks. We're getting the show on the road, having a little bit being a little tricky. There you go.
Right, I got last Tuesday and everything.
Yeah, it's not letting me click in, so I'm gotta wait for it.
All right, you want me to hold up?
No, keep watching. I'll catch up to you once it starts playing.
Fair enough.
You are
Boston. Yeah, but Boston out here. Yeah, thank you, Boston. He's pointing out in his profile picture that the Patriots are above the Bills in the standings right now in the AFC East, or at least tied with them. Well, actually, they would hold the tiebreaker because they have the win over them. God, why? We're 14 minutes in the show and you're already making my blood pressure rise right now, sir.
Right. I was already messing with you before we even got on here.
Right.
You're gonna have a meltdown. It's gonna be all our fault, folks.
I'm gonna be breaking my pop filter again, everything. I'm gonna be yelling at ties, everything.
So Netflix is doing a funny thing right now. It's not letting me watch the show.
Really?
Really.
Because if you don't refresh,
I try and refresh as much as I possibly can.
Right? It's fully
exfoliate.
Well, because I'm getting a replay of everything from Showdown. I'm getting a replay of
Yes.
Ollie and Ethan Page right now.
Sweet deal.
But yeah, that's all because I got it on Netflix, and it's you got to just click play because it's live. It might have to refresh. I don't know.
I'm working on it.
Fair enough, my guy. Yeah, I'm getting now. I'm getting a replay of, you know, male team TNA versus team NXT, which especially once we realized that it was, 4 matches and, they kind of already did the split halfway through the show. You realized, all right, so we're just going to do a split the rest of the way through the show.
Yeah, I mean, I think they worked out overall well. We kind of predicted that the women had the better side from NXT, but we weren't really sure how Ethan's match was going to turn out. Of course, he retains. And then it just kind of lined up where we go 2-2. The men's, we thought that was your chance to give some love to TNA, and they did. And it fit into the story. And ultimately, for those who don't know, but it leads to Bound for Glory and Mike Santana and his amazing moment. And speaking of amazing, there you go, your tag champs.
Right. Well, coming out of Showdown and even Bound for Glory, when do we see the Hardys back on NXT television?
Could be tonight. Could be tonight.
As I got Jada Parker coming out right now, so I'm not even going to try and rattle off everybody that they've got in this Battle Royal, but are you surprised that Sol Ruka's in here instead of defending the North American title at Halloween Havoc?
No, because she probably won't win the Battle Royal, and it's just a chance, there's nothing wrong with the IC champion trying to get into a Royal Rumble. Her being in this doesn't mean she won't be doing anything. I still think in somewhere in the near future, Zarya is going to be a very big problem for her.
Yeah, well, eventually they're going to split up. Now, do they rush that split up like they allegedly rushed Seth's split up and everything? But yeah, we'll get there.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people backtracking, a lot of people trying to say like last minute. But again, even some people who were very adamant about certain things, the turnaround in which things happened don't fit the narrative. But hey, if you don't want to admit that you make shit up, that's why we're here.
Well, this is why the revolution will be televised, as I got our new NXT World Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Sainz, coming out right now.
Okay, let's go.
Who do you think's going to line up to be the next person to kind of challenge him for the world title? Because Oba, I guess, is off in hiding until they move him up at this point, because otherwise he comes back and just smash you.
Could he be the third, the replacement of Seth? Could they add Oba into Paul's group?
There was someone, I think it was like Vigilante Talks or somebody that I think I saw on Instagram, and I apologize if I'm not remembering the name, but did a whole little like kind of fan art, graphic art, and everything of it being like Oba Femi, Bronson, and Trick and Mello and Paul Heyman, and that being the vision of that's all the new kind of could be up and coming top, young guys that are going to be, future main eventers if aren't already main eventers. So that's a hell of a nice little stable if you're going to do that.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely looking up for that group. And it'll be very interesting, especially if Seth is out for an extended period of time. What happens with the belt? Is he all right to get in there enough to drop the belt? Is he going to have to relinquish the belt? If he relinquishes, what does that mean? What does that look like?
Well, and is it all a ruse? It is all a ruse, according to some people. But damn, Saint's he looks like Marv after trying to break into the house right now, because he looks like he's got a fucking ironing board stamp on his forehead out here.
Marv, I'm coming in.
Yeah, but he's calling out Trick right now. But Z-Man, what up? Lady B, I see you with the awesome promo. Zarya, I thought she would be pushed before Sol Ruka, but Ruka is showing up. Yeah.
Okay, so let me have a marker on your screen right now so I can catch up to you, sir. I hear him calling out Trick. I see Trick on screen.
I do not see Trick on screen. I have right now him just still cutting a promo, looking straight into the camera.
Okay, so they're setting up Trick by the looks of it. Let me know when you get Trick Williams on the screen.
All right, fair enough. I will do that.
But ladies and gentlemen, the show rolls on. Ricky starts cutting a promo, and surprising to me, that it might be Trick who challenges Ricky next.
I mean, is his kind of his slow fall of, okay, so you lost the TNA title, so now you challenge back again for the NXT title because it's not Oba, now it's Saints. Hey, you're gonna probably still lose that because Saints just won, so now you fall a little bit more. Maybe by that point you kind of just float along and you're in a tag team with Carmelo.
Okay, works. It works. It all fits together, and yeah, maybe it is just like we'll take the former champ who's kind of had a big 2025. Especially the back half here, bring him back in after losing his title. Ricky gets the win, feels a little bigger for it. You still don't have Trick?
Right. Well, I'm calling you out at Halloween Havoc. I don't know if you're around there. Yeah, I'm waiting for Trick to show up on my school.
Yeah, I got Trick.
Now I got Trick. Whoa. It ain't my fault that you couldn't get the job done last week.
There. Well played.
Well, and again, who else is somebody that's on that kind of level that gives credibility to Saints winning and being that champion of beating Trick Williams, the guy who's a former NXT champion, a former TNA champion?
Truthfully, right now, there's not many that I can think of. Like Oba, where he's in limbo. Trick kind of in limbo. Ethan's got the North American title. Javon's kind of doing his thing, even though I know some people are desperate for him to take over the whole wrestling world. But again, there's not a lot of names out there that are instantly chomping at number one contendership.
Yeah, it's a little light in the britches with the men's division. It's kind of been that way for a hot minute.
Feels, yeah, when you read it out.
Well, Miles Bourne is a vile challenger, but he sucks. No, it's that he's not built babyface on babyface.
A little too babyface there for now, and
I think he's the young whippersnapper on the come up there.
Yeah, and he can kind of go after Ethan, I think.
Yeah,
Boston member for 23 months. Thank you, Boston.
No, he did that specifically so I could read that out. I got it.
I know. I just wanted to commend him on 23 months. Either way.
Well, no, I still want to read it out. He paid for it, so I'll read it out. You can call us Kings of the North. I will bend the knee for this week and this week alone.
It takes a big man. But shout out to our buddy Geekbox, folks. Go check out Geekbox. Friend of the show, friend of the channel. My God. But go check out all his stuff. And we appreciate him. He's a brother. He'll be back on this channel sooner than later. But he's, it sucks for Rich. It really does. Ridge. But I don't know. I don't know what happens in his future.
Right. Well, I got Javon and Leon backstage right now.
Yeah, I got a rebooting system. So.
Oh, fair enough. Damn it. I thought we were actually finally this thing.
We were tiled. We were. And then the world said, kicking the shins.
We're in the Kota Ibushi right now.
Oh, it's just one of them days, bro.
Just give me something to pray. Well, that's how a lot of people felt after the end of this match between Javon and Leon, with Dark State showing up. Oh, yeah. Well, again, Leon's an unofficial Hardy, and now so do we get Javon Evans? We're passing the Hardy lineage to Leon Slater and Javon Evans. You guys are the new bouncy.
We're gonna get the Hardys and Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus the Dark State.
Stop! I can only be so entertained at just seeing Dark State just get jobbed out.
I don't think they will, man. They've been a pain in the ass. They fucked up the X Division title match on Bound for Glory.
Who's eating a pin for that team? Javon Evans, your guy that's floating around between at top of NXT and the main roster. Leon Slater, the guy that's your X Division champion. Matt Hardy, your new NXT champion. Your House of Glory champion, your Everybody Belt Collector champion, Jeff Hardy, everybody's favorite. The streets know Jeff Hardy. Ain't nobody on that team.
Matt Hardy for sure.
That is 100%. They just jobbing out Dark State. Speaking of Matt, I got Matt Cardona on my screen.
All right, let me go find Matt Cardona. You're gonna do an 8-man. All right, I put a poll up for this one.
But the baby faces are going way over strong.
No way. They already went over once. Now the Dark State have to get their belts back.
The finish is probably Javon Evans hitting a
Nope.
twist of fate as Jeff Hardy hits a swanton bomb or something like that.
Matt Hardy's going to eat that fucking swing power bomb, and it's going to give them a reason to get their titles back. So Matt Cardona against Briggs up next, folks, as the NXT and A relationship continues. And I will say this, Matt Cardona had really good posts of like, I had like 1,000+ matches in NXT, but it's my first one as Matt Cardona. So an interesting night for him tonight.
Oh, yeah, it's got to feel special. Sorry, I got NXT Anonymous backstage. Excuse me.
We're back to dialed. We're back to dialed, I think.
Fair enough. Well, I got NXT Anonymous backstage here with Kalani and Jordan Grace, and I can't fully tell what they're saying, but it seems like they're arguing over.
I'm not calling. See me with the TNA Knockouts title. Since you've been champion of NXT, I feel some type of way, almost like bothered. Okay.
Are they gonna have Jordan win the
TNA
Knockouts title on NXT?
Hilarious. It's possible. She seems to have an issue with Jordan having with Kalani having that belt, and that's what Kalani's saying. You got an issue with me because I'm holding this.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's just possible. I think it's also plausible.
It is. Absolutely. As we go back to the ring, your
Ring's coming out with his smoking skull.
It's not a bad entrance. Oh, no, it's his shoulder. Never mind. It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's fucking Papa Shango without the face paint.
Yeah, I had to throw that in there. Oh, it's
yeah,
not.
Well, it's just. I hope Matt Cardona wins because, hey, again, shout out Kevin Owens pointing out Matt Cardona's the guy of. I'd love to go back to WWE. I'm the indie god. I'd love to go back over there. You and my wife. Hey, it's fitting. We're putting all the couples together. Give me Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green on WWE TV.
Let's go. The thing is, I think Matt Cardona could help a Raw, a SmackDown, a Dynamite. As far as just being like, I mean, I think he works really well as a heel. He's good with the mic. You want to hate him. He can hang out with his old buddy Miz, which everybody already hates. Like Cardona's that guy. Like, and yet
put him on SmackDown. You put him with Chelsea, and you can also still have him the open challenge for Sami Zayn.
You could. And I mean, is it just, I wonder what it is. Is there a disconnect on value? Like, does he want to keep too many of his outside endeavors? Is it the asking price? I wonder what has impeded, because I feel like there's value with Cardona. I don't get it.
It's one of those, well, as I got a missile drop kick, and again, folks, let us know who you got for this match. It feels to me like there's a disconnect somewhere, and I don't know where it is. Like you're seeing like the perfect free agent lined up with your team that you're cheering for and everything like that. If you want to look at it that way, hey, you should probably sign this guy because he would be a nice little fit. He wants to be here. You want him here. Why isn't he here? What's the issue?
Yeah, I'm really curious about that. But Matt getting 63% of the vote. So NXT fans not really feeling Mr. Briggs on this one.
Well, maybe I'm asking the wrong person, but are you feeling Briggs out here with all of this?
I like what Briggs has managed to do over the last couple months, what they've tried to make him do. It's weird. Like, he's wearing the big, thick chain. We just saw Jasper Troy show up with a big chain. I mean, I don't mind the riding through this world vibe, the Opie kind of look. I don't mind it.
What are they chanting at him, by the way? Because it's got the Roman Reigns cadence.
Go away? I think
maybe.
Go away.
That's you can't define go away heat more than that. Then they're literally chanting at you, sir. Like, and to me, it's just put him. You're not doing anything with Jensen. We're probably done with all of Toxic Attraction, Fatal Influence, and everything because Nix is gone. JC's probably going to lose the belt sooner rather than later. So you just do something. What you put Bar Rescue back together. You put at least Briggs and Jensen back together, and again, you add another solid tag team versus two guys just floating, doing nothing.
Is Jensen still fucking around with Evolve?
Last I knew, yes.
Okay. What's up, Mr. Bang Bang? Bang Bang.
Bang, bang.
He had to load. Are we going to pretend that Zack Ryder was a good wrestler because we got Matt Cardona? I don't think I did that. Did you do that? I don't feel like we're pretending Zack was Zack. Braden's making fun of Zack.
Wait, so we're saying Zack Ryder wasn't a good wrestler? Is that what we're saying?
I think that's what Paul is intending. Now, I think Zack was perfectly fine as a wrestler. I was never a big Zack Ryder fan, but he was, he could go.
Well, he can go. He can still work that kind of style. He's not a bad match by any means. I mean, Christ almighty, he's had some of the best indie matches in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
So I think that that's a testament to how good he can go. If he can go and do it with guys who aren't trained for the big time and still put on fantastic matches.
Yeah, I think he got better with age. I think he's more experienced now. He's now a vet.
Fine wine.
And he gets it. He understands what he's trying to accomplish in the ring. And again, I've seen him have huge heel moments where I just feel like, I mean, even you talk about Dynamite where you kind of need a little more personality on Dynamite. He'd be such a good heel to chase around, an Adam Page or, kind of give someone a hard time. But I know he feels more of a WWE guy, to be honest.
Well, it's kind of a gimmick. Like, I mean, the other Long Island guy that you got in AEW is MJF. But no, Cardona knows what he's going to do and what he's good at and what's going to work and everything like that. And he's also, much like Chelsea, he's willing to do anything. It doesn't matter if he gets embarrassed at the end of it and everything like that. If it's what's best for the story, if it's what's best for creative, he's the guy willing to do it.
Yeah, we've seen him in a lot of
he got thrown off a stage by Kane.
Well, we've seen him on the indies, like really, come on the losing end of things and put other guys over. We had no problem with it.
Right.
Little smug.
I just hate how smarky and smug Matt Cardona is. He seems like a solid dude, but I don't see
that's it. I wonder if that's part of it. Right now, are you reading into his bravado and kind of confusing that with what he is fully like behind closed doors? Maybe it is one and the same. But
is he the Shador Sanders of independent wrestling?
That's funny. Oh,
let us see anybody else make that comparable, because that might be the case. If I really want to play quarterback, oh really? But I'm good at this shit, so you really want to get me? Oh really?
I'm prettier.
Oh,
he just kicked that man in the side of the head. With like the foot like shoots through on the kick. It didn't shoot through. It just hit.
Click.
But we get a 2 count. Fun match to start NXT so far tonight, folks. Lots more to come.
Right. Matt Cardona, Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan's the guy I'm surprised never worked out.
Never worked out. I mean, some of the stories I've heard, and I have no idea, but some of the people have said maybe it was just, it didn't connect. Like he just didn't, like the ring psychology side of things didn't work out.
To go.
Was it Matt Morgan that was supposed to be in Evolution?
No, that was Jindrak.
Oh, Jindrak, right? Okay.
Yeah, because that was that whole posse. Matt Morgan was the blueprint, and he was over like Rover and TNA. Like I
was going to say, he was really good in TNA.
Well, I was going to say, I kind of know Matt Morgan, but yeah, so I might have a slight bias and everything. But to me, he's a guy that I actually always thought like had all this rough radio silence, Rough Rider for a 2 count, but he had the size, he had what you would think, but I think it might have just been like the promos and everything.
And that Rough Rider, sorry, really quick side note, it is a really good finisher as far as like impact, visual. It's a good looking move that
it's unique because there's not 10 different variations out there of people who do something similar to it.
Right? I mean, I like it. Let's go.
Oh, falls into a powerbomb.
Never looked back. That's true. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's like a governor or something. He's gone the Glenn Jacobs route.
No promo. #no promo.
Right.
He was good. Tyson Tomko's another guy that went with Christian to TNA.
Yeah, well, Christ almighty, are we just running back old school to a big bass boot?
Right. Oh, back out.
Wow. Briggs got the win.
Yeah.
I had it behind. You good?
Yeah. No, I think we're good.
Okay. Yeah, I got Briggs's arm getting raised right now. But yeah, so Josh Briggs gets the win after a big boot.
Dun, dun.
Now I'm trying to remember. It's Briggs, right? Is it Briggs or is it Jensen that's second Bull Buchanan?
Briggs.
Yeah, so maybe taking a page out of his daddy's playbook there. A good
Let me
old
know
B
when you get
squared.
Bird Lady with Hank and Tank and friends.
What? Well, Chase, yeah.
This Bird Lady's back on the show.
With a Tatum Paxton shirt, so she's trying to win back Tatum. Well, again, she's going out there with, hey,
crazy
I need to know crazy. Teach me crazy.
Right. Dark State gets involved. They're getting involved in everything. They're taking over.
Don't you say that. Don't you
They're
say
what the
that.
Death Riders should have been.
Oh, we got the Cohen out here. No. Well, shit, you're going to make me fight you over which one's better, Dark State or the fucking Death Riders? Jesus Christ.
Dark State's definitely better than the Death Riders. I'm sorry. Death Riders suck. I don't care. They're you name a faction, it's better. The Oddities were better than the Death Riders.
How long Keyshawn mentioned Sean O'Hare. Don't even get me started on Sean O'Hare. He's one of my personal favorite wrestlers of all time. They're like, he's to me the guy that's like had all the potential, was put up with Roddy Piper, was doing Karrion Kross's gimmick in the early 2000s, and just it didn't connect ever.
Yeah, no, and a super talented guy. Unfortunate.
He's the reason my big ass was out there hitting swanton bombs and everything, not Jeff Hardy.
A big dude doing it.
Doing it. Wow.
Dark State's going to win the #1 contenders battle royal tonight, folks. Sean O'Hare, did someone say,
Well, and I will say this too, Anthony. I'm glad somebody brought it up of T's and P's. Yes, D'Angelo passed away today.
Young man too.
Everybody that's older than, when Chris Brown was kind of the R&B guy and John Legend and everything like that, D'Angelo was the reason, why a lot of y'all was doing the things.
D'Angelo was hitting notes that just made panties instantly disappear. They just they vaporized. It's crazy shit.
That music video with him in the shower, my guy, just so kind of sus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He needed that with right there. But yeah, as I got Wagner Jr. coming out right now.
Boy. The doctor is in the house, folks, as he will take on King. No doubt will there be something to do with Ethan here, but get your votes in. Who you taking?
Right.
Jensen is the son of Buchanan.
Oh,
Bob Buchanan, yeah.
I'm terrible. As I'm getting a Fatal Influence kind of video package with Fallon talking to JC. But again, if you're watching on CW, how synced up are we with you? I'm curious minds want to know.
Right now I have the Fatal Influence package.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know where you probably are because you just got Jasmine Nix out there taken up by the Kagula.
Right.
I'm saying for those watching the US that are getting this like it's live, of where are y'all at?
Right.
Byron's Nick, watch out, Dark State. It's just gotta watch out, like they're gonna run up and attack me. Yeah, take me out.
I'm gonna put him in the background after just a pop up here on
every time that there's gonna be a picture or anything behind me, a screen behind me, I'm gonna have to worry that there's gonna be murals of like Dark State or anything.
Right.
Well, and how do you feel with Osiris? I will give the man credit with this, and I know MDB tagged us in it too, but he even put out after the Jeff Hardy or the breaking up the Leon Slater Javon Evans match. A lot of grown men crying right now.
Yeah, that's it though, right? I mean, that to me is the answer. I hated it. Brian Alvarez is still in a puddle of tears. He hated it so bad. And we all agree, like it was still one of the best matches of 2025 with a horrific ending. Because I think if you were going to do what you didn't do it right. So you should have done something else, but you didn't. It didn't go well. It didn't go well. And it was not received well. But the argument is we're heels and we want to make y'all mad. How mad are y'all right now? And called out everybody. So, yeah.
Shit, you can name me as one of those people mad as hell. I was mad through most of that show, to be honest.
Guys, Lexus King on the way out.
Do we kind of need to start stripping away this Lexus King character? We need to kind of get more towards Brian Pillman Jr. For him to be a relatable, understandable kind of character.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think for me, yeah, he's got to kind of find a way to be more genuinely himself. And I feel like too much of what he's done in NXT has felt like a caricature. Like he's trying to be the 80s rock guy. He's trying to be something. And to me, it's just not quite hitting. And I think the time they have given him, he's been, it feels campy. And then when he's in the ring, it hasn't been, we haven't talked a whole lot about these Brian Pillman matches.
No, it's given me like if I watched Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth doing the Dirty Dogs and everything. That's what I was kind of, if that was going to be my gimmick with a little dash of Heath Slater, I feel.
Right. At 8:28 p.m. Eastern, I got Josh Briggs and Cardona. It is currently 8:29. You're just getting Josh Briggs and Cardona now?
Like starting? I hope to hell. I guess spoiler alerts.
I don't think they wanted Javon or Leon to take the loss. Yeah, Geekbox, I agree with you. They were trying to protect the two young stars. And again, I know Brian Alvarez got all hot in the britches over the idea that people. Well, yes.
Sorry, no. Finish what you were saying, and I was just going to make sure I wanted to have something to say afterwards.
Okay. But I know Alvarez is like, oh, they're the thing. They're the guys of the future. And he's saying, no, they're right now. I think he's also the same guy that 3 years from now will be sitting there going, I'm so sick of this Javon kid. They've been pushing him down our throat for 3 years already. He's only 24. You're going to want to retire him. So
I'm pretty sure wasn't he the same guy saying the shit before at the beginning with him the week before on NXT of bitching about his segment?
Yeah.
Well, and do you like the whole they're the now thing is no, they're still 24, 21, all of this and everything. No, it's okay if they're going to be there, when stuff develops later on and all of that. And with no one wants them either one to lose and everything. Did anyone else think that when they rang the bell with both of them outside that it was a double count out? I didn't instantly go to it being a 20-minute time limit draw. I thought it was a double count out, and that's how you got out of them being done with the match. Then they turn around and kayfabe themselves into an extra 5 minutes. They could have even just ended it on a draw. No one loses, everybody wins.
Yeah, I think we both agree they were trying to protect the stars, but you don't do the 5 minute sudden death because now you're telling everybody in the audience they're dumb because the Dark State were waiting to attack them, but showed up 2.5 minutes late. Like you do it in the first 20. There's a minute left, and the Dark State comes out and jumps them if you want. But once they go into sudden death, it's like, were they mad that they went into sudden death? Like, how dare you wrestle extra? It didn't.
We had to wait till Sugar got out of the restroom, and then we could come down and attack y'all.
Right, but I mean, again, if they wanted Dark State to get heat and do something, just make it all make sense. The same thing we say about other shows. It's just got to add up.
Right.
Laney is official with me. There you go. So Laney is officially joined Fatal Influence. That kind of flew under the radar.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Is it just so then it's, I guess we're just fleshing out the depth of it here still. We're not going to split it up.
No. Yeah. It's we're just going to scoop up a new member and push forward.
Yeah. We're going to replace Jasmine.
That's it. Jasmine was on to other things.
Well, I was gonna say, and she's announced she won't be doing certain things, but yeah.
Right. Oh, as Pillman continues to work the knee ankle.
Yeah, Wagner is still slapping at his knee and everything and really selling the hammy.
See, it's funny because Lexus does remind me of like a young Jericho. If you just get a little more charisma out of him.
But can you recreate like Chris Jericho's whole come up and everything like that
No.
to where he just naturally got himself over?
No, I mean, again, you're going to have to forge your own path. I see the similarities. Chris Jericho had that natural charisma. You give Jericho the mic. I mean, again, still one of the most unforgettable moments is him reading out the list, right?
Right. There's
that.
still him with Ralphus and everything that are just iconic.
Oh yeah, picks a fight with Goldberg. Didn't even want to be in the angle, and Jericho didn't give flying fuck.
The best is where they're like trying to open the stage door or the arena door, and someone actually thinks he's actually locked out. It's like, oh shit.
Right. It's okay. Brian Alvarez replied, I'm a nobody with no idea because I said he's got the intelligence of a single brain cell creature for whining about Rich Holland. There you go. So there you go. Geekbox out there battling the Cabana Boy. Don't worry about it. We got your 6.
See, and I feel weird because I don't want to fully beat up Brian because there's some stuff to where he's actually seems like a sensible human being about this. He's just way lost off to pasture. Mm-hmm. He's been drinking the Uncle Dave Kool-Aid with this.
Yeah. What I think Alvarez is smart enough to pick his spots. And I think he's been smart enough where Dave just plows ahead. It doesn't matter what the fuck they do. Dave just plows ahead, full steam ahead. Alvarez is smart enough to know when to like jump off the boat and get back on the boat, play a little Mario, right? Like he knows I can't go here with Dave. I gotta at least sound like I'm reasonable. This way, when he does go into kind of what he's doing now with NXT, I mean, if he genuinely feels that way, he's got a right to feel that way. I don't agree with all of it. I agree with some of it, but again, he is the more reasonable of the two. Dave's just full steam ahead.
Yeah, but at the same time, that does not excuse anything of he's out there with don't rock the boat, baby, rock the boat.
So funny. But King kicks out at 2. Decent match here between Wagner and Lexus.
Well, Paul's saying it's 8:34 and I got a jobber named Dr. Wagner going into the ring.
Oh, be nice to Dr. Wagner. He's a doctor, Christ's sake.
Right? Spaz with a $5 super chat. Nick, the Wyatt 6, including Nikki versus yeah. So Spaz and MDB concocted, I guess, a specific Survivor Series match just specifically to upset me because everyone wants to upset me today, apparently. Right. The Wyatt 6 versus all 5 MFTs and Dark State and Wendy Chu.
There you go. This is where I wish I was good at claymation and we can make claymation cartoons of this shit happening. Can't do it.
No. What do we just gonna start? Everybody else wants to be a wrestling Wagner with a 3 count.
There you go. Michinoku driver for the dub.
When's the last time you saw a Michinoku driver win outside of like
Not often. I mean, somebody does use it.
Sammy uses it. Takeshita uses it. There's a good chunk of people that use it.
Yeah, I like Takeshita doing like the pile driver form of it though.
Yeah,
like the tiger driver, almost pulling it down.
Well, Takeshita is just fucking awesome. But yeah, no, we don't need to start doing. Everybody else wants to be a wrestling promotion out of their own, wrestling podcast.
Right.
AJ wants to open his own animation studio out here.
Let's go. Right. I'm a big fan of cartoons.
So we're going to be Matt and Trey Parker. We're going to do our own wrestling South Park.
Right. Big fans of cartoon lately for some reason. It's just funny how it works out.
Right.
Wagner. Here's Ethan Page.
Paul saying, damn, you guys are a full match yet. Well, and again, but Paul is being the representative, don't you? As I got Ethan Page out here. But Paul, anyone else out there struggling like Paul is, or is it just Paul? Ethan Page. It's just exhausting being the greatest.
What have you tried to hit fast forward, Paul?
Well, I don't hit a refresh, back out and back in. Did you see if you need to unplug it or plug it back in?
My NXT started about 4.5 minutes later than Nick's, but we caught up to each other. But when it came live, I got the whole show, so you should be able to move around.
Well, that also depends again on how he's watching. This is where it gets interesting, and again, we've talked about it. Of even as content creators here, there, and everywhere, it gets interesting when you've got 8 a.m. shows. You've got this show's randomly over here, and this show you can. If you're over here, you can watch it easily. If you're over there, it might be, you got to wait for commercials and advertisements.
Yeah, Dale said he's on a commercial. Right now I got Wagner. They're setting up their match with Ethan Page.
Which, interesting side note, fun fact, the match that Andrade was allegedly booked for, that he was going to take him out of the Kenny feud, he's no longer scheduled to show up at that show. So what happened?
You can't write this shit. And this is, to me, an example of Tony Khan was so excited in his head, like this was like a ruse, like a foil, like oh, look what I did.
I got him.
There was no planning. Just go in there, beat up Kenny. All right. Then he's like, you want to wrestle dream? He's like, I'm busy, bro. Shit. Like, no planning, no foresight. Again, you ran an angle with Mina and Tony Storm and Mariah. Then Mina has to go back to Japan. Darby, you let him go climb a mountain mid-angle. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
There's being for the wrestler, and there's being too much for the wrestler. Of like, no, asshole. Yeah. Like, I'm paying you. Get the fuck out there.
Well, and if you are willing, if you're a nice enough boss, shout out Tony. If you're a nice enough boss that you're like, yes, little Darby, you can go climb the mountain. Then you just don't build an angle and then go like, to be continued, and come back in 6 months and then don't go back to it. Have them fight everyone else first. That to me is planning ahead. Like, if he was going to go leave for the mountain, you kick him, you find a way to get him off the show, and you don't have that angle. You let that angle die, and then you surprise people when he comes back. You plan, you have some foresight.
But you can't do that fast, and everything.
You think ahead. The motherfucker's up a mountain. You got time.
Not when he's supposed to be set up in the top of the promotion and everything. So I got Javon and Leon backstage, and again, I don't know if we're ahead of everybody or everybody's with us, or either way, we're talking from the future or from the past. As I got Starks and Ariana, so I'm gonna hate Starks even more than his betrayal on fucking D'Angelo out here. If he's gonna just be using, well, I'm dating the boss's daughter with TNA and everything.
Oh no, I'm good with this. I didn't even realize
he looks like Patrick Mahomes already, so I already want to punch him in the face. Right. He has a very punchable face.
My future son-in-law.
Yeah.
X-Division championship match.
Glad you said it, because I couldn't have gotten those words out of my mouth.
X-Division. Oh, we got Ruckus.
We got a Ruckus and a Fruckus. Trick taking out Ricky.
Oh, shit.
Ricky ain't so tricky.
Tricky Willie in the house, not having it.
Right.
And this local bartender has showed up to help him.
Well, you say that as I got Mariah May on my screen, Blake Monroe. So, I mean, if she's your local bartender, I might be running up a tab. Pause.
For Ava?
No, I had Mariah May, Blake Monroe.
That's a lucky transition.
Yeah, that's where I was saying I was at. I was at the transition bar, and you just were, canceling my tab on me.
Right. Well, so it looks like Stacks is going to get a shot at Leon Slater. Leon Slater and Javon feel like two kids that are at summer camp, just happy to see each other. Like, they're having a time.
They're like the new Rascals. Like how the Rascals feel, they're kind of like that. Of like, you expecting them to like...
Right. It's kid and play.
Crisscross will make you jump. The Mac Dad will make you jump.
Wait, I have to do it for MDB or he'll give me a trouble.
There you go.
All right, I'll be right back, sir.
There you go. Well, Geekbox is gonna apparently meet you at that bar, sir. So I'll be there in a minute as I got Zarya coming out here to take on Blake Monroe, Mariah May. So again, folks, let us know who you're taking for this match, whether you got Mariah May, Blake Monroe, or you got Zarya. And I know probably for some of you, we're way ahead of you. So I guess I'm coming from the future, or I don't know how else to fix this situation. Come back. Wrestling Proud. Sorry. Yeah, we'll just let you know what's going on. You don't gotta. We'll let you know when you gotta tune in and tune on. Chris, got you. Sorry. When did Channing Stacks marry Anna Grace? I don't know if they're officially married. They might be engaged, but I know that's the thing, is they're actually like a couple, and I'm gonna be honest, of them outside of the whole wrestling sphere, not bad. Don't mind it. You know, they seem like a nice little cute couple. But Stacks he's got the Patrick Mahomes look, the Dylan Raiola look for any college football fans out there, fans and fans. So he's just got kind of a punchable face. So he's always going to be a heel over with me. He turned on the boss Tony. But we are underway with this match. Stacks Mahomes, facts. TJ, what up, my guy? What up, everybody? As again, I know we went bouncing all the way around from the 40s to the 60s. Let's see if we can tell everybody and anybody out there we're talking all the things wrestling. We're out here watching NXT, and depending on where you're watching, we're the future foreseeing Googling mans. We're going to let you know what's happening before it happens. We're telling you what's the good and bads and where you need to be at. Maggie Lee is my favorite member of the Elegance brand. Fair enough. Well, is the Elegance brand all but done after this? Now, does Blake Monroe win this and it just sets up her versus Soul for the North American title? Is this Zarya's kind of way of defending it, or when do we start working towards Zarya and Sol Ruca splitting up? Granted, I want to see them as women tag champs. We're already setting up for that whole match between those two and the We're Not Friends of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. So I think unlike the Vision, we got some time on this, but I don't know if I would really mind Blake Monroe and Mariah May versus a Sol Ruca for their women's North American title. Do that at Halloween Havoc. You get I'm your new listener. Well, shout out Chris Galagos. Appreciate you, my guy. There you go. Well, be a friend, tell a friend, spread the good gospel out there. You got a fancy dancy star because you're new here. No, I appreciate you. But Mariah May and Sol Ruca's costumes, everybody tuning in for that. Mr. Quick, what up? What up? Stacks versus Leon at Halloween Havoc. Anyone not picking Leon to win that match? I was pulling for Indy Hartwell to win at Bound for Glory. Yeah, I thought that it would have been kind of give back season for NXT, but apparently not. Maybe they're going to tie it in with Jordan, who's pretty much synonymous with TNA. Both women fighting in the corner here. Stacks! I can't do a Drake voice. You're going to ask the American to do a Drake voice? I can't do that. Blake for the win. What do you think of my War Games matches, Nick? What did you put? Anthony, you might have to put your War Games matches as a super chat because I might have missed them. I will tell you, though, as I go right back to the action, of everybody's whole plans for what they thought was going to be the War Games match, what they were reporting of what they've heard. Shit. That is all but done diddly blown up at this point. I know we'd even talked about it, of the rumor going around was you were to get the Vision of Seth, Braun and Breaker, or Bronson and Breaker, and Maybe you get a Brock. Maybe you get an Austin Theory. You get this person. You get that person. You get 2 hired goons versus, Uber team babyface. You might even gotten of a John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, CM Punk kind of team up and everything. Fucking Thanos versus the Avengers. That's all gone away. That is not a thing that's going to happen anymore. Respectfully, I don't get anybody that thinks Seth's working us with this injury or the breakup even. You can miss me with the injury. We can talk about that maybe when KJ's backdrop by Zarya. But the whole it's a ruse on why they were the whole split up's a ruse. No. That makes no sense. That's even if you don't like them splitting up, this being a ruse to them splitting up is even worse storytelling. I agree, Big Nick. I don't think it's a work for Seth. The dude needs surgery. Yeah, well, the coast to coast diving headbutt. You could see right after that man just went straight into his shoulder. So I'm not surprised. Spear from Zarya. If this is a legit injury, and I'm also not surprised that after when you fake a knee injury as much as they did and got everybody hook, line, and sinker as much as they did, that everybody is afraid to bite the fucking lure this time. Monroe with a chokehold over the ropes. Wrestling Proud. Hello, Chris. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life. We are the WFU, not the IWC. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. I like that we have now like the welcoming committee. We have like the HOA, but we still have to keep the HOA in order sometimes. But yeah, we've got our own welcoming committee out here. But yes, we actually, unlike other channels, we welcome the discussion. We welcome the debate. We trust me, most of the time we don't even agree. Let alone we all. So, and we try and click on as many comments and chats as we can. As Souls grabbing the chair from Monroe. Oh, we're gonna get the accidental fucking slip up to where he's gonna turn around and end up clattering Zarya for some reason. I feel. I like the name Blake Monroe, just my opinion. I mean, if you're going from the transitions, it's one of the better ones. DDT. Welcoming committee comes with complimentary knee pads as we get a 3 count as Blake Monroe wins and then quickly rolls out of the ring. So not a full distraction from Soul, and Soul's right there instantly to console. That would sounded like a bar that I didn't even mean to do. But yeah. As Booker T, I like that Booker T constantly plays kind of the heel comedy. It's all on Soul right there. It's all on Soul. She calls the distraction. She calls the referee. Yeah. Big Dog, what up? What if it was a work to get CM Punk like Ole Anderson got Dusty in 1980? Do tell. And I'm asking just to make sure you know, not to make sure I know. But do tell. Have ever watched Dark Side of the Ring? Brandon, I think me and KJ both have watched a good chunk of Dark Side of the Ring quite a few times, especially depending on the episode. Roman, what up? As yes, so Blake Monroe picks up the win, and I got a special announce from Ava about the speed title. Just fucking end it. It doesn't matter anymore. Next week, we're starting a new tournament to declare a new challenger to challenge Sol Ruca for the speed title. And also for the men's speed title. So we're still doing that of, hey, so this is how we're going to get. Did I just see Zachary Wentz out there? Hold on. We got Sean Legacy, Axiom, Grande. I'm trying to figure out who's in this tournament. They're not helping me. Show me the tournament graphic again, folks. Any fact checkers, or maybe that's your time to figure out where we're at. I'm trying to figure out who they were announcing in the, especially the men's speed tournament. As I got Hank and Tank right now on the coming out. And Speed, yeah. Sounds like a dare campaign. And Speed, yeah. I get it's one of those things. If you were going to do the Speed titles as a commercial break thing, because, hey, it's 3 minutes. We won't have exactly commercial breaks. So triple threat tag team match of Chase U, Nicole and Hank and Tank coming up next. But if you had a Speed match in a commercial break, and that was your commercial break, I don't mind that. Like, that's all right. You can have that. I graduated there. Suck it. Trust me. Yeah. I like that there's all the studies of how much there might have actually been done adverse effects instead of positive effects. But Ronan, what up? Jason, what up? And again, shout out everybody. If I missed you, if we missed you, I apologize and everything. We do have the super chats, the super stickers, the memberships, everything, as well as, if I can find it. Yes, we do also have the merch store. Go and get your merch out there. And again, get some of it because it might be collector's edition at this point because, you know, we're looking to revamp everything around here. Come 2026, it might be a whole new vision out here. You know, might be twitching and spearing people out here. But yeah, make sure you go and check out the merch store. Check out the Discord. Check all the socials. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Like, share, and subscribe. Spread the good gospel of wrestling out there because often imitated, never replicated, never duplicated. We do what we do because other people can't do what we do. As I got Nicole out here, and should they just, it's like cool, but we have Malachi Black and he comes out to why can't we do that? Why should we not have the Nicole maybe attached to Malachi? What now at this point it just kind of feels like it's lost a bit of steam, I feel. Nico Vance, though, he's everybody's fucking creator wrestler out here. Whether Christ or creative fucking football linebacker, anything. He looks like if you evolve, he's the evolved form of Sean Spears. You got as we're underway with, hey, and I will give them credit. They've heard me. They've listened to my letters I've sent them of make triple threat tag matches great again. Of they've actually got one competitor from each team in the match instead of this. I am going to tag in my enemy. I am going to tag in someone who could beat me in this match. Pause. But now you've got every team's out for each other. That's the way, if you're going to do this, you should do it because then every team has a legal representation in it. And you don't have this nonsense of, oh, I could just tag in my partner and I could pin him and win. Or I could just, you know, make sure we keep away the heel team. KJ White 2026. Niconomic. Yeah, I'm out here. I'm not giving you fucking economics advice. I'm giving you Niconomics advice. Black Hole Slam. Or Sidewalk Slam, actually. The Big Boss Man Slam from Hank. Oh. These guys need to be a tag team on like a Monday Night Raw. They are your public enemy. I don't want to say Dudley's because I don't think either of them can cut a promo with a shit, but they are your hype guys, your guys that are gonna just hit big ass athletic moves for bigger guys. Excuse me. Wrestling for life, my guy. Yeah, hashtag. All the hashtags. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Daniel Berry Sports. I'll say it because KJ can't. Yeah. This is the face of Niconomics. When you think of Niconomics, you think of this face. When you think of wrestling for life, you think of this face. But Nick is ahead of me. I'm ahead of the chat, and the chat is all the way back there. We're all in this together. We're all fucking high school musical in it right now, especially with Chase U out here. Speaking of high school musicals, but yeah. Hashtag faith, life, and economics. That's a long ass hashtag. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're all just enjoying the ride we're here. It's not about it, the rest of it. It's about the friends we made along the way. As I have, Christ almighty, not Brogdon Finley of Chase U in the corner with Sean Spears. Oh, Nico Vance setting up for a superplex. Nico Vance is a guy that I feel like would fit in either A with Malachi Black or better than Daniel Garcia and the Death Riders. Dumped on the outside. Speaking of a guy who would fit in with the Death Riders.
Yeah, I'd fit right in with the Death Riders. John, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why do we keep driving around the desert? Why are we driving around the desert? What's going on? John, you're not going to hurt anybody. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Knock it off. I'm going to eat everybody.
I'm going to drink his fucking blood. John, did you have your tetanus shot today? No, then we're not going to do that now, are we?
OTM. OTM back with it force. Leveling everybody.
You show up and OTM shows up and just takes out everybody. Coincidence? I think not.
There you go. OTM has returned. Nice. That's an interesting finisher.
Do you need to start kind of developing at least your NXT tag team roster? Who is it taking over the camera?
Yeah, I think it goes through every, ebbs and flows like a lot of other situations, and bringing in somebody it's been quiet. So OTM, some new blood. Two big athletic guys. They could be impactful, and they just laid waste to the people that are in the ring right now. So I'm very curious. And
are you they're surprised, moving away from Jada? Like, you thought once Jada kind of moved on her own and caught fire, they might be lambs to the slaughter. Instead, here we got something cooking for you.
Right. As Zarya and Soul are trying to have heart to heart, but yeah, the cracks are showing. What's up, Dank Hill? Like it.
I love it. Dank Hill. It needs to be a strain.
What, Bobby? Oh,
no. Just every time you hit it.
What, Bobby? I'm high. So high.
Oh, I'm high. If someone wants garbage wrestling, will we politely ask them to leave?
Right. What are we doing? I don't know. Principal K, behave.
Mago. Mago. We're out here talking about NXT out here, Mago.
So Ricky's in the back with Ava, not happy. The manager deciding whether or not she can refund his t-shirt.
Well, somebody. See customer service right now. Oh, sir, you are at 31 days of our 30-day return policy right now. I'm respectfully going to have to ask you to leave, or I'll have to ask you to leave the premises.
Right. There you go. So we go back to Booker and Vic.
Get it from both sides. Booker out here just compelling, heart-tugging.
How are we 30 minutes ahead? That is crazy madness.
Because no commercials. That shows you how many commercials.
I don't even know how to remedy the issue, folks, because even if we waited up for people to catch up, yeah, we got 20 minutes left in our show. This is excellent. I like this. Sorry.
We might just keep talking while y'all watching the rest of the show. That gives us extra run time for the post show and everything. Hey, I'm going to just say it. But no, I even mentioned it's interesting because you got so Halloween Havoc, Hardy Boys versus Dark State, MDB, Spaz, KJ, Boston, Yo Got Your Wish. Y'all can shut the hell up now.
Guess who's getting their belts back? Guess who's getting their belts
back? Hardys.
Let's go. Thank you for keeping it warm. I hope you enjoyed your fun moment, but thank you. The Dark State will take it from here.
Well, I might see if I can enjoy a fun moment. But yeah, no, the Hardy Boys are winning this goddamn thing. So Jordan Grace coming out right now.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to run it back just to beat Dark State again. I don't think you are.
Yes, you will, because that's what they deserve and that's what they will get. And I will go ensure that that's what they deserve and what they get. So I'll be back, sir.
All right, there you go. The Dark State Police on the patrol. Jordan Grace entering the ring as we are, I guess, into the Battle Royal with 20 minutes left. Again, we apologize that we're slightly ahead of some people. It's a rare taped episode, and we don't have commercials, and there's no way for us to remedy it unless we just paused and sang songs during what you guys have as commercials. But at least you'll have our reaction when you're done. Dark State, let's go. Folks, I told you. And they're not going to run it back just to beat them again. There's no point. You gain no benefit of watching the Hardys beat Dark State twice. Unless something crazy happens like Javon or Leon or both get involved, which sets up the 8-man. But let's go. But last legend in the house. Oh, no, man. I don't know. That's a dangerous endeavor, sir. Slightly. I have to take requests. 9:02. It is currently 9:03, and I have Lash Legend in the ring. I'm jumping on Pirate. But why is the rum gone, Jose? Why is the rum gone? You're going to have to, boys, because that's how it's it. Again, like I said, folks. So all we can do Xia Li. I feel bad that she's always Xia Li to me. And Xia Brookside. The Xias are in the house. Spanish Joey, let's go. Get that link. What's Stip in the match? What match? Anthony, let me know. Hardys versus Dark Side for the NXT Tag Team Champions at Halloween Havoc. What kind of Halloween themed match will? Oh, okay, there you go. That helps. Yeah, I mean, again, are they going? They usually do the wheel of horror. The let's make a deal wheel. So we'll see. I mean, that will add to this, right? If the Hardys have to defend against Dark State and it's a stip match, ooh, it'll be very interesting. Hey! Victoria Crawford. Alicia Fox. Looking like Jada Pickett Smith out here. If you have 20 minutes left, KJ, you guys are in the main event, and we have 40 minutes ahead. It just keeps getting bigger. I'm pretty sure I get canceled. And again, I think that mood has to hit. Dale the Champ. It looks like Dale the Champ, Anthony. Yes. Li Ying Lee. Let's go. I lost you in the second half. Jada Parker in the house. As now we are going to commercial, folks. And again, if you are behind, plug your ears. Gonna be hold for the ratings. Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can do there. As Dark State's in the back, and the Hardys are down. There you go. Looking strong, looking big, looking mean. NXT is a dangerous place to work. Michael, I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad you're here, man. Hope you are well, sir. I'm just here for the vibe. I'm just here for the good time. What can we do? So next week, X Division title will be on the line. Leon Slater taking on Stacks. Not bad. Dark State stole it. Dark State in charge of everything right now. Picking everybody off. Jamie Hayter versus Thekla is official for Wrestle Dream. Okay. Fair enough, Damien. I like Thekla. I like Jamie. I hope they have a good match. So Jasper taking on Zachary. Interesting. So the men's speed title tournament coming back. A bunch of the women are in the ring, and we're off and running. Who wins, folks? I can't even name everybody. We know some of the big names that have already come out. No real big surprises. I think Jordan Grace has to be one of the big favorites here. Jakara Jackson's in the ring. Old partners. Lots of TNA presence here today. Tatum's in there. I believe Izzy's in there somewhere. Iconics are in the ring. Who you taking? Who you taking? Yeah, it just feels long overdue. A lot of the build has been done on Collision. As we know, not many people are watching Collision. Thekla, I thought was going to feel like a bigger deal. And it feels like the only female wrestler that really seems to matter in AEW is Mercedes Moné. I mean, I really thought Thekla was going to feel bigger than she does. And Jamie Hayter was a former champion, gets hurt, comes back, forgets that she used to have a belt, and hasn't really been around the belt much since. As there goes Xia Li, the inspiration, the Iconics, taking care of her. Thekla feels like pebble side splash in the ocean. Facts. And again, that's on the booking. Miss Parker. Miss Parker could be a nice pick for this win tonight. Yeah, this is moving fast. AEW took forever to book. Yeah, no, we got that one. Statlander versus Tony, Wrestle Dream. Yeah, that's already been pre-announced. I like both women. I think it should be a hell of a match. I think it's going to do extremely well. So let's go from there. Who is that? Is that Ariana Grace on the apron? Yeah, it is. So, Alicia Fox and Ariana trying to play nice, but I make mean chicken nachos. Boys, I damage some nachos right now, folks. Are we all doing a live stream for SmackDown on Halloween? Yes, I believe so. We don't miss. We really rarely miss. We got some interesting dates to figure out, but yeah, I imagine we'll be here. And maybe in costume. Ooh. Challenge everybody. Wear a costume, put it on, take a picture in your costume, tag the channel, show everybody what you're wearing to the Wrestling for Life Monster Mash 2025. As down goes, Lash Legend getting beat up. Oh, wait, that's Brookside. Who got tossed out earlier? God damn it. Spam. Ew. What is wrong? Bro, are you kidding me? Let's go, Spam. Spam in the place where you work. Shout out Weird Al. I'm so full. I'm so damn full. I made frappes too. Listen to this guy. Doing it all. Doing it all. I appreciate it. Let's go, folks. Go to my KJ page and tag me in your food. Pax looks like one of my exes without makeup. She looks like one of my exes, but different. Oh, shit. Cassie up and over. The finest meats. You got to do it right. Sausage, and you can throw in some beef. Maybe you do a chicken nacho. You're getting me distracted. We got a battle royal. We got a battle royal. You're screaming at my munchies. It's not cool, folks. Ariana Grace really stands out from the crowd. She kind of did. I got you, bro. You saw me get pulled away. The Street's going to need Pax to actually win titles someday. Yeah, I mean, again, she's growing. She's getting better. She's had some interesting times. Maybe she will. Maybe she will. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? I don't have a nacho sound. Right? Let's go. Let's go. Scouting at the highest levels. Speaking of scouting,
Who loves orange soda? Is it true? I do, I do, I do. Ooh.
Mans is back. What's up?
Well, you're out there shouting out Good Burger and everything.
Right? As
yeah, so Callie Armstrong's out here. How we doing? How we doing?
Yeah. This rolls on. We got people everywhere.
And the beat goes on. Ba-da-dum. Oh, Jada and Lash still going at it. Oh, Jada's out. Some bitch. Why come back and Jada's out?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Unhex this woman. She don't even know. Roman, what up? Crimson, what up? Monroe, are we already back at that match?
Monroe wins. Yeah, I guess some people are slightly. Again, I wish there was a remedy for it, folks. But all you're gonna do is get the jot notes from us here tonight.
But is that kind of as Lash goes out and takes everybody out with her, everybody has to eliminate her. So that's the way you put over Lash,
right? And you got Thea on fire with Callie.
Now I have Thea crossbody firing up.
Oh shit!
Suplex to Tatum. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I just got Lola knocked out.
Where are you?
I don't know. I just got Lola knocked out.
I'll let you know when I get that. I got Callie and Thea going now.
Oh, not Lola.
I got Izzy takes out both Callie and Thea, so I'll let you know when I get Lola. We're getting all combobulated out here.
It's crazy.
Thing is, I could probably skip, but I don't know if I'll skip into a different time zone.
Yeah, careful. Because Blake Monroe jumps Soruka.
Oh, I got none of this. Now I got Blake. What did I miss? Lola going out?
No. That's after I came back to find you.
Oh,
so you got Zarya.
I got Zarya right now staring at Soul getting taken out. Is she going to eliminate herself?
It looks that
if she
way.
Jumps out, she eliminated herself. What a fucking idiot! Respectfully, what a fucking idiot!
Why would you do that?
Have faith in your friend, folks. Respectfully, have faith in your friends. If they get jumped, they can have that. Don't even what I'm mad at.
Right. Oh, there goes Lola. All over again. You made me relive it.
Oh, I got Kalani, Stunner. Lola's cake getting dumped out.
Oh, heartbreaking.
Don't worry, she can cut off with Damian Priest. We'll call it good.
Oh, forget that guy. As the inspiration has been on fire for this battle royal.
Well, one half.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, and she's out.
Yeah, so much for that praise. Paxley rolling still.
Kendall Gray is still a prominent figure in this. Not Callie Armstrong, not a Jada Parker. Kendall Gray.
It's about making moments, bro. Hooked. Look at this.
You can make a moment when someone knows who the moment's about.
Well, you got to give. I don't even know her name. You got to give her a chance.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, Kalani showing off.
Just drop her on her goddamn head. Oh, Kofi.
Kick her in the kneecap, quick. All you got to do is kick her in the legs.
I was thinking of something else that somebody yells in an interview, but yeah,
No, no.
The coup de grace stop, just bitch, go away.
Right? Kendall is really underrated, says Richard.
Fair enough, but I still think when it comes to Evolve, Callie Armstrong's where your money's made, where your butter's bred. She's one that I would think you would have towards the final of this, even if she's not going to win. Not Kendall,
right? No, I mean Kendall, but again, if you don't put her in a moment to have a moment, she'll never have a moment. You got to do something with her.
Maxine Dupree philosophy. Maxine Dupree made a lot of these women feel a lot of hope.
You really don't like new talent. That's
no, it's not that I don't like new talent. It's one of those.
If they're new, you don't like them.
No, it's find the moment. Don't make the moment. Find the moment.
They put her in a battle royal. Found it.
She's not winning this.
What if she did?
I'm gonna leave.
Oh.
I might be suffering from turbulence.
Right? This has to be Jordan Grace. Oh my God. Paxi holds on. Smiles. Oh,
Izzy with the forearm. Train back and forth. Choke slam.
Izzy's a force.
Big ass move. Jose, KJ Butterstop playing.
Butterstop.
Nick Butterstop with Dark State. Yeah, after everything, you Butterstop out here, my guy.
Right, let's fucking go. Let's go.
Oh, Kendall gets caught in the crossbody.
Right, well, Kendall's the only one standing right now.
If she wins this, my guy.
Oh,
I'm gonna just stop picking anything.
Why? What's wrong with Kendall winning? Like, I mean, I don't get why you're so opposed.
So she's gonna beat JC Jane?
No, but she's gonna be number one contender. Are any of these women gonna beat JC Jane? Maybe Jordan. Izzy.
Jordan?
Maybe.
Izzy, maybe?
Yeah. So why can't Kendall have a chance?
I named two other people in the match that are more easily more qualified person to win the match and be in the match than her.
The underdog can never win?
No, but she doesn't always have to win.
When? Like, I don't. There she goes. Non-argument. She dead.
Yes.
Izzy.
Hallelujah. We can move on.
You just don't like new things. You don't like change.
No.
He doesn't like change.
Can they change there?
Oh, there is he and Jordan Tatum.
Does
Tatum have a chance?
Tatum won.
Is Tatum going to beat JC?
She might.
Come on now. But Tatum,
he's got a better chance than Kendall Gray. I can tell you that. I know you just find the easy buttons to press to make me get going. It's not hard to find.
Tatum's such a world beater. Thank God she won instead.
She's a goddamn talent, and it makes with the whole story of that she's conflicted. And again, still, does Jordan Grace go her whole NXT run with never being NXT Women's Champion?
It just keeps getting close, but no cigar. People are going to be talking bad about her.
So Tatum Paxley, you've got 2 wings. You've got Lyra out there trying to help teach me crazy. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. And now you've got Izzy out there with the Cullings. So she's conflicted.
It's just because it's Halloween. I'm with Richard.
No, because Abaddon wasn't in the match, and she's a free agent.
Fair enough. Shout out to Abaddon, as here's JC and Laney and Fallon. So Fatal Influence stands strong, but it will be JC. Oh, wait a minute. Bradley!
Caw! Yes, I need to celebrate you. We need to, it's amazing. It's so great. And see, we're hugging it out. I love you and you love me. This is Apollo Creed and Rocky Balboa at the end of the beach when they've been running and training and everything.
Right.
When the tide rolls in and they're jumping and hugging.
Oh, and Izzy's not happy.
So get in the ring and do something about it.
And that's it, folks. We are done. Nobody doing nothing about nothing. Ain't nobody
No,
doing nothing.
I'm sorry, but if you hugging up, we got all the ladies and everything. If you hugging up on somebody that your lady don't approve of, they're gonna step up and do something about it. I would assume.
Well,
They're gonna at least make it known that I got a problem instead of just pay. Well, I mean, sometimes they just be pacing in the corner.
She just got chucked out of a battle royal, my guy. But that all being said, Tatum Paxley is the number one contender. That was NXT. I know some of you are still watching NXT, folks, and that's okay. But we're gonna take a rating out of 10 for those who've seen it all. If you can hear us and you're still watching the show, leave your rating out of 10 in the comments after the video down below. Just let us know how you feel about it. But a very kind of in and out episode of NXT. Nothing overly bad, nothing overly good or great, but it was fine. It's fine. It was fine.
Well, especially with it being taped, I'm surprised Matt Cardona took it out. I didn't even think that this was gonna be a taped one or anything. So yeah, they kind of just got in and got out, and we'll see on the go home for Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, we're back next week setting up Halloween Havoc. They announced a couple matches here today that will be added to Halloween Havoc. Next week, the speed titles come back, or at least the men's one. We haven't done the men's tournament yet. So some neat names like Jack Cartwheel. I mean, Sean Legacy is going to be in there, or both, maybe both.
Well, okay, so you caught the names in the speed tournament?
Some of them, not all.
Fair enough.
But yeah, not everybody, but we'll see how that works out. I do believe Jasper Troy's fighting somebody. Fact checkers, what do you got? But MDB said 7.75 out of 10 delayed knee pads.
I mean, now it's going to be one of those of depending on what you watch versus what we watched. We watched it, I guess, ahead of a lot of other people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to feel like a lot faster show for us. I'm kind of there. Seven sounds fair. Nothing overly bad. Yeah.
I mean, I'll go with you with that. I thought you would have been higher. I'll go with a 7.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the, very average show, which is not a bad thing. Some of them are going to be average. Battle Royal was what the Battle Royal was. Good point. A good point for them as far as Tatum winning. Nice surprise. I think that, yeah, the rest of it was just kind of fine. Nothing. I wasn't sitting on the edge of my seat for anything. No real big, oh shit, match of the week kind of vibes. But a good show. I didn't hate it, especially because it was only $1.20.
Yeah, well, that gives us plenty of time to talk about everything with Seth Rollins and all that.
He's not joking. 9:30 going off. Yeah, that's the perks. 7.75 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Havoc kind of has been rushed build. Yeah, Richard, I don't believe that. I mean, we're fine. We're coming out of another show. They're putting it together. It's Havoc. It's not the end of the world.
Well, and especially because Havoc's like one of those special NXT episodes. It's not a PLE.
It's on a Saturday.
Oh fuck, goddamn! Why am I so thrown off with when Halloween Havoc is?
Not reading the company calendar. You got to read the
company. I'm sorry, boss. Did you get my PTO fucking time put in out there and everything? How much vacation time do I have, HR?
We have 38 minutes for us to catch up. Yeah, you guys ended up way behind. So again, leave your ratings at the end of the night. It's one of the weird nights where it's taped. For those who are international or wherever you're watching it, some don't get the commercials. And again, there's no way for us to insert commercials. So maybe next time, but it's one of
we'll learn next time and insert our own commercials in the breakups when y'all get commercials. We'll just learn that in time frame.
I hope KJ and Nick can survive Collision Dynamite 3-hour special. Listen, I don't get Tony's mindset. 2 weeks ago, you do the 6th anniversary special 3-hour, 2.5 3-hour show. Last week you do Title Tuesday, 2.5 3 hours. Now you're doing another one, 2.5 3 hours. It again, are you just trying to like bore the fuck out of everybody? Are you trying to make everything feel unspecial?
Is it that? Or is it the buy one get one special of is it a publisher's clearinghouse kind of thing
Maybe.
of, hey, we don't know how much longer this going to be going at
Mhm.
this time slot and everything, especially with mergers and trying to get purchases and everything. So let's see if we can just, how much can we just mold into one little thing? And then we'll at least just sell them on the one little thing.
Yeah, I mean, but I just wish if you're gonna do it, treat it special. It's gonna be a 2-hour Dynamite.
How can you treat it special when you do it every goddamn week? That's the thing that
Yeah,
I'm saying. When you do it every
it's
goddamn
gonna
week,
be
I
a
think you're giving up.
yeah, and we're gonna get a throwaway hour of Collision that nobody wants to watch. I don't get it. I don't get the mindset. If you're going to be forced by playoffs to have 3-hour show, then utilize that time, maximize that time. Don't do a second rate show right after your first rate show. That's fucking nuts. That's lazy.
Well, it's just fuck it. It just work with it. I mean, that's what you do with the network. So then stack your one show, and
Mhm.
then if you're going to have your tailgate kickoff show and everything, stack that. Make that your Sunday night heat. Make that your collision that sells you. Folks, don't go away, as we're gonna be here live on pay-per-view for da 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 da.
Right. I mean, just yeah, I don't get the mindset behind it. I would try to maximize it, book it in a way that forces people to stick around, doing like a big dynamite main event and then following it up with, Ishii versus fucking Kyle O'Reilly. I don't think that's gonna do good for anybody.
I mean, you don't want a mixed tag match as your main event after 3 hours after people have been set on fire and thumbtacks and,
Right.
staple guns.
Rest in peace, Publishers Clearinghouse. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, I mean, again, it was a quicker one. You are kind of in the same boat though. I mean, tonight was okay. It was all right.
It got you through. That's what it was. If I didn't expect too much out of it again. I think especially with when it kind of came out that it was taped for a large chunk of your audience, a lot of people were like, I'll catch it when I catch it then.
Yeah, you do have that advantage. So I mean, yeah, it does change the dynamic, and partly probably why no big twist, no big ha's, no big. A lot of people are going to be talking about Jordan Grace not winning the Battle Royal. I think that's going to be one of the biggest talking points coming out of NXT. Brian Alvarez is going to be upset, but Dark State booked to go back to the Hardys is kind of very interesting for them.
You say that as now because I've just let my Netflix roll on and I'm now getting a replay of the match between the Hardys and Dark State right now. So I can just watch the prequel to what happens at Halloween Havoc.
Right there, you go. Can someone explain to me how they didn't have commercials then? What do you?
Because it was a tape show and
Insert.
KJ's in Canada, so he's going to get it internationally on Netflix. I
Mhm.
used the Vipin to watch it internationally so I could be on the same wavelength as KJ and everything so we
Yeah.
could sync up easier. I could have watched it on the US and had the commercials, then I would have gotten all sorts of fucking confusing. But yes, so because it was a recorded show and internationally it airs on Netflix, they just aired it as is.
Yeah. It took like 3-4 minutes after the hour, but once it went live, it was the whole show. That's why I was able to catch up pretty quick.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, guys, it's a weird, rare anomaly in the schedule. So we'll be okay. It's just one of those odd things. But for those in the US of A and you got to watch all 2 hours, I mean, pretty close.
Yeah, well, and is that still kind of the bugaboo for WWE lately? Of we got 8 a.m. shows in Australia, we got tape shows out here of trying to find when I can watch and how I can watch my WWE programming. Might get interesting.
Hmm.
Or has
Will
been.
right? Will Thursday be a preview show for Wrestle Dream? Yes, it will.
Yes,
As we
sir.
break that one down, we might not even have the full card by then, but we should have most of it. Being that Dynamite and Collision are on the same night, they have no other go homes to figure out after that. So Wednesday will be all of the go homes for Wrestle Dream on Saturday.
Right.
Ah, but yeah.
As I say, unless you want to keep talking, unless we want to, enjoy an early Tuesday night.
Right. Well, Wrestling Trivia Challenge is up if you haven't seen that yet. We also have Wing of the Ring, all our interviews, all our original content down below. We have more coming your way, so make sure you be a friend, tell a friend, share our shorts, share our videos. It's the nicest thing you could do for us. And of course, we are back tomorrow, as we just talked about, the Go Home show for Wrestle Dream Dynamite. We will be here live 7:45, and it's going to be fun. One way or the other, we're going to have a good time with it, and lots going on, as you can imagine. But yeah, that's all she wrote on this one, folks.
Our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is all authentic. When you're talking about that rest, you better put that for life with it.
Come back tomorrow. We got things to celebrate. See you on the flip side.